Style. It's as elusive to some as a snow leopard, and as straightforward and simple to others as sliding on their favorite pair of jeans. Some men have it and some men don't. We all want it, but we're all too embarrassed to ask somebody how to get it. Well, gentlemen, today is your lucky day. My name is Paul Nagaoka. I'm an international model, and I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about style. Gentlemen, there are only 6 rules that you need to follow to have effortless style every time you leave the house. But before we get to that, I need you to understand the difference between style and fashion trends. Fashion trends change about every 6 months, and they're usually based upon the fashion weeks that occur in New York, Milan, London, and Paris. Now, if you want to keep up to date with that, you're going to have to follow fashion blogs, be changing out your wardrobe every 6 months, and it's very complicated. But if you want effortless style that transcends fashion trends, it is relatively simple. Let me give you an example. Frank Sinatra, 1940. When he would go to perform at a concert, he'd step out of his limousine, and what would that man be wearing? A black fitted suit with thin lapels and a skinny tie. But it also worked in 1950, 60, 70, and today, when you watch a James Bond movie, when 007 pulls up to the bar to get his martini, what suit is he in? The exact same suit Frank Sinatra was wearing in the 1940s. Why? Because style transcends fashion trends. Fashion trends change every 6 months, and style is always smooth, it's always understated, and it's always in. All right, rule number 1 is color. Gentlemen, there are only 6 colors that I want to see in your wardrobe, and that is black, white, navy, gray, olive green, and baby blue. Why only 6 colors, you say? Well, because if you take any piece of any of those colors and put them together, guess what we have? A timeless masterpiece. So get those reds, those yellows, and those fuchsias out of your closet. Rule number 2, everything you wear from the top of your head to the soles of your feet need to be communicating the same message. Let me give you an example of that. If your shoes are saying, hey, let's go to the office and rock it, when your pants are saying, hey, hold the phone shoes, it's time to go to the beach and relax all day, you're communicating 2 different messages with your pieces of clothing. Now here's an example of someone that is doing that with effortless style, saying I'm casual, I'm cool, I'm ready to rock. Now how do you actually communicate the same message? Well, that brings us to rule number 3, which is fabrics. Fabrics are what you use to be able to communicate dressy, casual, or business casual. There are some fabrics like silk or polished leather that belong only in the dressy category. There are other fabrics that can communicate multiple different messages, such as cotton, denim, and Oxford cotton. I want to take a minute and highlight Oxford cotton. I love Oxford cotton because it's effortless. It goes from casual all the way up to business casual. If you're going to the office, you can take your Oxford cotton button-up, throw on your navy blazer, put on a nice pair of jeans and a pair of dress shoes, and you're ready to go. All you have to do to go hang out with the fellas and catch the game is take off that navy blazer, throw on your favorite pair of kicks, and roll the sleeves of that Oxford cotton shirt, and you're ready to go. Rule number 4, patterns. For now, gentlemen, we're going to take all those patterns out of your wardrobe. Why is that? Well, it's because patterns are like fashion trends. They continually evolve, continually change. Whereas a monochromatic wardrobe is eternally stylish. And rule number 5, which is probably the most important, is fit. What's the difference between that $20 pair of blue denim jeans compared to that 10 times more expensive designer pair of blue jeans? Well, they're both blue, they're both made out of denim. The designer pair, they probably spent tens, possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars making sure that pair of jeans fits you correctly in all the right places. Let's take a look at fit from the top of our head to the soles of our feet. If it's a button-up, that crest in your shirt needs to hit you at exactly the end of your shoulder. If you're wearing a button-up, that center button that goes over your chest shouldn't be pulling because that means it's too tight. And then all of your shirts generally need to be relatively fitted. I don't want them too tight, and I definitely don't want them too baggy. Now let's move down to the lower part of our body. Whatever you're wearing needs to gently hug your backside, and you never want more than 2 fingers worth of fabric up and down your jeans. Except in the ankle area, you can have a little more room. But gentlemen, let's make sure we leave that bell-bottom trend back in the 70s where it belongs. Rule number 6 is personal expression. Now, I've given you the box to dance inside of. This is where you get to be creative and express your personality and your personal brand. And now that is in your sunglasses and in your timepiece. You might be the business guy that might want to roll up in a Rolex, or you might be the guy that's a little more casual and have a black and white Casio. Both are stylish, both work just fine. Just make sure that whatever decision you go with, it fits the first impression you want to make. Well, gentlemen, there you have it. the 6 rules that you need to know to be able to walk out of your house with effortless style every time. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to give a little love back, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out tremendously. And also, if you want to stay current on my latest opinions on style and get an inside peek of what it's like to be a fashion model, come find me on Instagram @PaulNagaoka.